And hence, here we have to prove n square plus 3n plus 5 is not divisible by 121. Right? You can always say there is very little probability. We can always say, right? Because 121 is product of 11 and 11, and multiples of 121 will come after every 121 numbers. Right? So the probability is actually 1 by 121. Right? For a number to be a multiple of 121. Right? It comes every after 121 numbers. Right? So the probability is very less. Right? But still, here we are asked to prove this one, that whatever is the case, the probability is actually not even 1 by 21. It should be 0. Right? That's what you have to prove. Anyway, it is very unlikely that any random number is divisible by 121. But particularly, this number can never be divisible by 121 is what we have to see. 121 is actually 11 times 11. So, because 121, the multiples of 121 come every 121 numbers, right? If you are able to say that this number is some multiple of 121 plus something, which is lesser than 121, then we are sorted, right? So, n square plus 3n plus 5, we can write it as n square plus 7n minus 4n, right? Plus minus 28. For example, we can write it as n square plus 7n minus 4n plus 5 minus 28 plus 28. Why 28? Because 7 times 4. And why 7 and 4? Because 7 plus 4 is 11. Right, you'll shortly understand why we are doing this. So this becomes n into n plus 7 minus 4. Let's say this 5. We'll take it this side. Right. And this minus 28. Minus 4 times n plus 7 plus 28 plus 5, which is 33. This becomes n minus 4 times n plus 7 plus 33. Right. Why we are doing this? Because 33 is a multiple of 11. Right. And because if 33 is multiple of 11 and if this number is divisible by 11, that means this number, if this is divisible by 11, so this also has to be divisible by 11. Right. Then only the total will be divisible by 11. If this number, if this number is not even divisible by 11, then we are not at all worried. Right. We are worried only in the case this number is divisible by 11, because if it is not divisible by 11, there is no way it can be divisible by 121. So that case is gone. So this number to be divisible by 121, we are trying to say that this we are just assuming that this number is 120 divisible by 11 at least. Right? If this number is divisible by 11, then that means this is divisible by 11. This also is divisible by 11. Right? This is a product. Right? In this, if let's say n plus 7 is divisible by 11, n plus 7 is some 11k. If it is divisible by 11, what does that mean? Or n minus 4 is divisible by 11. Let's assume this is 11k. N minus 4 is 11k. Right? What does that mean? N equals 11k plus 4. Right. What does that mean? N plus 7 becomes 11k plus 4 plus 7. That equals 11k plus 11, which becomes 11 times k plus 1. So if n minus 4 is a multiple of 11, n plus 7 is also a multiple of 11. So, right, if n minus 4 is multiple of 11, there is no way n plus 7 cannot be a multiple of 7. Right. So if n minus 4 is not a multiple of 11, then n plus 7 will also be not a multiple of 7. Right. But these two should be multiples simultaneously. Right. Then if this total expression is a multiple of 11, that means this and this both have to be multiples of 11. That means the product is actually multiple of 121 also. Right. Right. So this product is always a multiple of 121. Now, to a multiple of 121, you are add 33. So obviously, this will not be divisible by 121, right? To a multiple of 4, if you add 4, then only it will be divisible by 4. To a multiple of 4, if you add anything other than 4, this will not be divisible by 4. Right? To a multiple of 121, if you add anything lesser than 121, or if you add which is not a multiple of 121, then it will not divide 121. Right? It will not be divisible by 121 because this part is a multiple of 121. Multiple of 121 plus 33 can definitely not be divisible by 121. Right, guys? Hope you understood this. Here we have just proved that we have assumed that this thing is at least divisible by 11. We didn't even consider about 121. Now, if this is not divisible by 11, then there is nothing to worry. If at all this is divisible by 11, then this is not divisible by 121 because this number is actually, if this number is divisible by 11, that means this number is actually 121 plus 33. This number is actually multiple of 121 plus 33. That's how we have proved this. If it is not divisible by 11, then we are not even worried. If it is divisible by 11, then it is actually becoming a multiple of 121 plus some 33. Right. This, then also it will be divisible by 11, but it will not be divisible by 121. Right, guys? Hope you understood. Thank you.